Welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where we dive deep into the world of coin collecting and uncover the hidden value in the change you might be carrying right now. In today's episode, we're taking a close look at the 2018 Jefferson Nickel. You'll learn its history, how to spot valuable varieties, why certain nickels from this year are worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars, and what this coin is really worth in today's market in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video will help you understand the real story behind the 2018 Jefferson Nickel. The Jefferson Nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his famous estate, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the decades, the design has undergone a few modifications, most notably in 2006, when the modern forward-facing portrait of Jefferson was introduced. This portrait provides a more realistic and dynamic representation compared to the traditional profile seen on earlier coins. The reverse, which continues to display Monticello, was retained with some refinements for clarity and detail. This combination of the modernized obverse with the classic reverse is the version we see on the 2018 Jefferson Nickel. The P mint mark on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This mint has been producing nickels for generations and is known for its large output volumes. The 2018 Jefferson Nickel is made of a standard copper-nickel alloy. The composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, weighs approximately 5 grams, and features a plain edge. This composition has been consistent for decades, and while it doesn't contain any precious metals like silver or gold, the true value of this coin lies in its condition, strike quality, and potential for errors and varieties. In terms of production numbers, the 2018 Jefferson Nickel was minted in extremely high quantities. Over 600 million examples were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. That means the average circulated coin from this year is very common and, under normal circumstances, worth only face value. However, not all 2018 nickels are created equal. Just because a coin is common doesn't mean it's worthless. The key lies in details. Coins that exhibit perfect strikes, exceptional luster, no contact marks, or rare errors can be worth many times their face value, especially to collectors pursuing high-grade registry sets or unusual examples. To understand the value of the 2018 Jefferson Nickel, we have to talk about grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no imperfections visible under magnification. Most coins you'll find in circulation grade between 10 and 40. If your coin has never been used and shows no wear, it could fall into the mint state category, ranging from MS60 to MS70. Now, when it comes to Jefferson nickels, one of the most important grading aspects is the full steps designation. On the reverse of the coin, at the base of Monticello, you'll see a series of steps. For a coin to qualify as full steps, all 5 or 6 steps must be clearly visible and uninterrupted by marks or weak strikes. Full steps nickels are significantly more valuable because they are more difficult to find. Even coins struck with brand new dies can show weakness in this area due to slight imperfections in the minting process. Therefore, full steps designations dramatically increase a coin's desirability and price, especially in higher mint state grades. A 2018 Jefferson Nickel graded MS66 or higher, with a full steps designation, can fetch a serious premium. In MS68 full steps condition, this coin enters the upper echelon of the modern nickel market. Another factor that increases the value of the 2018 P. Jefferson Nickel is mint errors. While rare, these errors do occur, and some are highly sought after by collectors. Examples of valuable mint errors include off-center strikes, when the coin is not properly aligned during the strike and part of the design is missing. The more dramatic the offset, the higher the value. Double dies. These occur when the coin is struck by a die that has a doubling in the design elements. Doubling can appear in the date, lettering, or Monticello steps, clipped planchets. A portion of the coin is missing because the blank was cut improperly from the metal strip. Die cracks and cuds. These are raised lines or blobs of metal that appear due to damage or breakage in the die itself. While often considered minor, dramatic versions can attract collector interest. Struck through grease or debris. This happens when a foreign object or grease gets between the die and the blank during striking, causing part of the design to be missing or distorted. Some of these error coins can be worth tens, hundreds, or even thousands of dollars depending on severity, rarity, and demand in the marketplace. Now let's talk about what these coins are actually worth in the current market, as of 2025. A circulated 2018 P. Jefferson Nickel with average wear is still worth face value. These are not rare coins in low-grade, uncirculated examples, especially in MS60 to MS64, might bring $1 to $3, depending on their luster and absence of contact marks. Coins graded MS65 to MS66 without the full steps designation typically sell in the range of $5 to $20. Once you reach MS66 with full steps, the coin may be worth anywhere from $30 to $100, depending on eye appeal and market demand. At MS67 full steps, the value could rise to $200 or more, and in extremely high-end examples, such as MS68 full steps, if the coin is flawless, well-centered, and fully struck, it could command prices as high as $1,000 to $2,500, especially if only a few examples exist at that grade. Error coins vary dramatically. Minor die chips may only bring a few dollars, but dramatic off-center strikes or bold double dies can bring several hundred or even a few $1,000s, depending on the rarity and buyer interest. If you believe you have a valuable 2018 P. Jefferson Nickel, here are a few steps you should take. Examine the coin under magnification. Look at the steps on Monticello. Check the date, mint mark, and rim. Check for doubling, missing details, or unusual features. Avoid cleaning your coin. Cleaning will reduce or destroy the value of any coin, especially modern coins where original surfaces are critical to grade. Compare to high-quality images of graded coins. This will help you determine if your coin has full steps or other desirable features. Consider professional grading if your coin appears to be uncirculated and has full steps, or if you suspect it's an error coin, send it to a professional grading service. This adds credibility and value when selling or trading. Monitor the market. Coin values can change based on demand. Keep an eye on auction prices, online marketplaces, and grading population reports. To wrap up, the 2018 P. Jefferson Nickel might seem like just another modern coin, but in the world of numismatics, even modern issues can hide surprising value. While most of these nickels are common and only worth their face value, high-grade examples with full steps or significant errors can be worth a small fortune. So, the next time you check your pocket change or sort through a roll of nickels, keep your eyes peeled. The 2018 P. Jefferson Nickel might just reward you handsomely. The 2018 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coin, the history behind it, why it might be worth more than you think, what rare errors exist, and what collectors are paying for these coins right now. In 2025, the Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking away from the traditional allegorical designs of the past. The obverse, or front, of the coin has always featured the profile portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Over the years, the design has undergone minor refinements, but the image remains a powerful and symbolic tribute to the 16th President of the United States. Above Lincoln's head is the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left is the word "Liberty," and to the right is the date, in this case, 2018. There is no mint mark on this coin, which tells us it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. On the reverse of the 2018 penny is the Union Shield design. This reverse was introduced in 2010 and has been used continuously since. The shield symbolizes the preservation of the United States as a unified nation. It consists of 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, joined under a horizontal bar that represents the federal government. A scroll across the shield bears the denomination 1 cent, and the inscription "United States of America" appears around the top. The 2018 Lincoln penny is a modern coin, struck using contemporary materials and minting techniques. It is made from a core of 99.2% zinc and plated with a thin layer of pure copper, giving it its familiar reddish color. It has a diameter of 19.05 mm, a thickness of 1.52 mm, and a mass of 2.5 grams. Its edge is smooth, without any reeding. Though its appearance mimics the classic copper penny, its zinc core means it is significantly less valuable in terms of metal content. This penny was mass-produced using high-speed minting technology, which results in a large number of coins with consistent features. However, despite the precision of modern minting, mistakes do happen, and those mistakes can make all the difference when it comes to value. In 2018, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of pennies for circulation, more specifically, over 4 billion 2018 Lincoln Shield cents without a mint mark. That's an astonishing number, and it immediately tells us one thing: this coin is not rare in the traditional sense. In fact, in circulated condition, that is, after the coin has been used in day-to-day commerce, the vast majority of these coins are only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, the sheer volume of coins does not eliminate the potential for scarcity in specific conditions or for specific varieties, such as those with mint errors or an extremely high-grade uncirculated condition. That's where the value starts to climb, and where coin collectors start to pay attention. Coin collectors use a grading scale to determine a coin's condition, known as the Sheldon scale. It ranges from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 representing a perfect coin with no post-production imperfections visible under 5x magnification. For the 2018 Lincoln penny, the most valuable examples are those graded MS 67, MS 68, or even MS 69, MS standing for mint state. These coins are completely uncirculated and exhibit full luster, sharp details, and zero or near zero contact marks. Color also plays a major role in value. Uncirculated Lincoln cents are categorized into 3 general color classifications: red, RD bright, full copper color. Red-brown, RB a mix of original luster and some brown toning, brown, B and mostly or fully toned brown from oxidation. A 2018 penny in MS 68 red condition can command a strong premium in the collector market, and in rare cases, examples in that condition have sold for hundreds of dollars due to their scarcity and near-flawless presentation. Here's where things get really interesting. While most 2018 pennies are worth just 1 cent, a small number feature mint errors that dramatically increase their value. Some of the most notable types of errors include double die errors. These occur when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned during the hubbing process, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. Look closely at the inscriptions like "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date. If the letters or numbers appear to have shadows or doubling, you may be looking at a valuable coin. Off-center strikes. This happens when the coin blank is not properly centered under the press. A slightly off-center strike might be worth a few dollars, but if a significant portion of the design is missing, while still showing the full date, values can soar. Die cracks and die chips. Small raised lines or blobs of metal may appear where the die has developed a crack or a chip. One popular example is the BIE error, where a small die chip appears between the B and E in Liberty, resembling the letter I. Clipped planchets. A portion of the coin may be missing due to an improperly punched planchet. If the clip is dramatic and doesn't affect the coin's date or key features, it can be quite collectible. Struck through errors. Sometimes foreign objects, such as grease, wire, or debris, are present on the die during striking, causing strange impressions or missing design elements. These errors must be verified, preferably by a professional third-party grading service, to authenticate and accurately value them. Raw, ungraded error coins can be difficult to price, especially if the error is subtle or misunderstood. So, what is a 2018 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth in the year 2025? Let's break it down by category. Circulated condition. These are the coins you'll find in change or piggy banks. Their value remains at face, 1 cent. They are not scarce, and most collectors are not interested unless the coin is in unusually good shape. Uncirculated condition, MS-63 to MS-65 coins that have never been circulated but may show minor contact marks. These might fetch between 10 cents and $1, depending on color and eye appeal. High-grade uncirculated, MS-66 to MS-68. This is where values increase dramatically. An MS-67 red penny may be worth $5 to $25, and MS-68 examples can fetch $100 or more, depending on demand and population. The fewer coins that exist at that grade, the higher the value. Proof or special strike coins. These are not the same as no-mint mark coins. They were struck at the San Francisco Mint and carry an S mint mark. These are made for collectors and can be worth several dollars to over $10, depending on grade. Certified mint error coins, depending on the severity and visibility of the error, values range from a few dollars to hundreds. Dramatic off-center strikes, clear double dies, or multi-error combinations are the most sought after. Top-tier graded error coins. A 2018 penny with a strong double die or dramatic off-center strike, graded MS-66 or higher, can sell for hundreds, and in rare cases, over $1,000, particularly at auction where multiple bidders compete for unique specimens. You may now be wondering, how do I know if my 2018 penny is worth something? Here are some simple steps. Inspect for condition. Does it look brand new? No scratches, dullness, or wear? If so, it could be uncirculated. Set it aside. Check the color. Is it a bright red-orange copper tone? Red coins are more valuable than brown or mixed-tone ones. Use a magnifier. Examine the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust for signs of doubling. Look for chips, cracks, or odd shapes in the lettering. Compare with known errors. Search for images and descriptions of verified 2018 errors. The more closely your coin matches, the higher the chance it's valuable. Weigh the coin. An accurate digital scale can help determine if your coin has an incorrect planchet or a metal composition error. A standard 2018 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. Consider getting it graded. If you suspect your coin is in exceptional condition or has a valuable error, submitting it to a professional grading service can dramatically boost your resale value. The 2018 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is not a rare coin by default. Billions were made. But when it comes to coin collecting, rarity doesn't always come from how many were minted. It comes from how few have survived in flawless condition, or how unusual a mistake slipped through the minting process. If you're searching through your change, don't overlook these modern coins. With a sharp eye and a bit of luck, you just might find a coin that's worth far more than 1 cent. So keep looking, keep learning, and always hold on to the coins that stand out, because the next valuable penny could be sitting right in your pocket. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of modern pennies, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your coin finds in the comments below, and stay tuned for more videos on valuable coins you may already own. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.